letting go of worries. A life-changing perspective shift. Let's have a real conversation. One that goes beneath the surface, past the cliches, straight to your spirit. Let me ask you this. What are you doing with your mind every day? What are you allowing your thoughts to orbit around? Because if you're like most people, you've gotten so used to worrying that you barely notice it anymore. Worry has become normal. Worry has become familiar. Worry has become your quiet companion, whispering lies in the background while you try to function. But I'm here to tell you the truth, and it might shake you. Worry is worship. Yes, you heard that right. Worry is not just stress. It's not just overthinking. Worry is the misuse of your divine creative power. It's spiritual energy being poured into the wrong altar. Because when you worry, you are visualizing what you don't want. You are meditating on failure. You are rehearsing worst-case scenarios. You are giving life and attention and belief to things that haven't even happened, and probably never will. Worry is worshipping the wrong thing. Let me break it down. Whatever you consistently focus on, speak about, and energize with emotion, you are worshipping. Worry is the act of emotionally attaching yourself to an outcome you don't want. It's bowing to fear instead of standing in faith. It's handing your authority over to imagined disaster. You weren't created for that. You weren't put on this earth to waste your divine power meditating on what could go wrong. You were created to create, to envision, to speak life, not fear. But every time you sit in anxiety, every time you let fear set up camp in your mind, you are building a temple to limitation. And the worst part, that energy begins to create momentum. What you fear becomes more real to your nervous system than what you desire. Worry doesn't prevent the bad, it delays the good. Let's be honest. Has worry ever protected you? It feels like control, it feels like preparation, but it's not. It's a distraction. It doesn't prepare you, it paralyzes you. It doesn't protect you, it postpones your blessing. Worry is not wisdom. Worry is the ego trying to predict the future to avoid pain. But when you do that, you miss the beauty of the present. You miss the guidance. You block the miracles that require your faith to be seen. Let this shift you. Worry is a signal, not a truth. From now on, I want you to treat worry like a spiritual signal, not a spiritual fact. When worry shows up, it's not confirming that something bad is coming. It's revealing that your mind is out of alignment. That's all. It's like a flashing red light saying, "Hey, you're using your imagination against yourself right now." And that means you don't fight worry, you redirect it. You pause. You breathe. You observe the thought, but you don't marry it. You say, "I see you fear, I hear you worry, but I choose truth, I choose peace, I choose faith." How to let go of worry, step by step. Let me give you the shift, step by step. Simple but powerful. 1. Acknowledge it without shame. Worry happens, you're not bad or broken. You're human, and sometimes you forget who you are. That's okay. Just say, "This is worry, this isn't my truth, but I see it, and I'm choosing again." 2. Name the fear honestly. What are you actually afraid of? Speak it out or write it down. You disarm the fear when you bring it into the light. Because what the ego doesn't want is exposure. Worry thrives in secrecy, but once it's seen, it loses its grip. 3. Interrupt the pattern. Don't let your mind loop the fear over and over. Speak something powerful. Even if you don't feel it yet, say, "That's not my reality. I'm not partnering with this outcome. I choose peace. I choose alignment. I choose divine truth." And say it out loud. Your voice carries authority. 4. Replace it with a higher vision. Now here's where the magic happens. Don't just cancel the worry, replace it. See the best case scenario. Picture the outcome you truly want. Feel the joy, the peace, the freedom of it. You've spent enough time feeding fear. Now it's time to fuel faith. 5. Let the energy go. Worry is like a knot in the soul, and knots don't unravel through force. They release through surrender. So speak this. I release the need to control. I release the outcome. I release the fear. I choose to walk in peace. I choose to trust what I cannot yet see. And then breathe. Seriously, take a deep, conscious breath. It resets your nervous system and invites your soul back into presence. You're not meant to carry it. Listen to me. You are not built to carry chronic worry. That weight is too heavy for a soul like yours. You're meant to walk in power, in clarity, in divine confidence. You're meant to feel grounded, even when the world feels chaotic. You're meant to trust your inner knowing, your divine guidance, and the God that created you. So, when worry tries to hijack your mind, stop. Speak to it like it's a guest who has overstayed their welcome. Say, "You are no longer allowed to rule me. You are not my master. I no longer worship fear. I worship truth. I worship peace. I walk with faith." And let it go. Final word, worry is not your identity. Peace is. You are not your fear. You are not your anxiety. You are not your worst-case scenario. You are a divine being. You are a creative force. You are a child of God, here to speak life, radiate truth, and manifest good. So let go of worry, not just for your peace, but for your power. You don't need to know how everything will unfold. You just need to trust that you are always supported, even when it doesn't look like it yet. So here's the shift. From this moment forward, when worry shows up, you don't bow to it. You thank it for reminding you how powerful your thoughts are. Then you return to your truth, and you walk forward, light, free, and full of peace. Because now you know, worry is worship, and you've decided to worship something greater. And so it is. Amen.